folks. Today is Monday, June 19th, 2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. The official death toll at the Grenfell Tower in London is now up to 79 dead. The Metropolitan Police Commander told a press conference earlier today that only 5 victims have been formally identified so far and that number may change. The government has promised a public inquiry and police have opened a criminal investigation. Speculation has focused on the role that exterior cladding apparently used in a recent refurbishment of the tower may have played in the fire. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, Philip Hammond, in a BBC interview on Sunday, said that he believed the cladding is banned in Britain for buildings above a certain height. He also said that the cladding will be a focus of the investigation. Also earlier today, there was another incident in London. Prime Minister Theresa May said that an attack at a North London mosque by a man driving a van that killed at least one person and injured 10 other Muslims after prayer services at a mosque is every bit as sickening as recent ones to hit the United Kingdom. The driver of the van apparently acted alone. Police declared it a terrorist incident within 8 minutes. Extra police are being deployed in London to reassure communities, especially those observing Ramadan. Forest fires in Portugal have killed 61 people in the Portugal Grande region of the country. The fires began on Saturday after an intense heat wave with temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius and rainless thunderstorms. 60 forest fires broke out. 1,700 firefighters have been deployed to battle them. Portugal has declared 3 days of national mourning following the catastrophe. Over the weekend, there was a collision between an American Navy destroyer, the USS Fitzgerald, and a large Filipino container ship, the ACX Crystal. It happened about 60 miles off the coast of Japan. 7 American sailors were killed by the collision, which occurred at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Most of the crew was asleep. The bridge was fully staffed, but apparently, according to maritime records that are available online, the container ship may have made a U-turn and somehow rammed directly at high speed into the Fitzgerald. An inquiry, of course, is going to be underway. No damage except for some scraping to the Crystal has been noticed. None of the crew on board the Crystal was injured. The shipping company, the Japanese shipping company Nippon Yusen, operates the Crystal. Over the weekend, gunmen stormed a tourist resort in Maili in Western Africa, popular with Westerners, killing 2 people. It was immediately determined that it was a jihadist attack. Malian special forces intervened and killed the assailants. In November of 2015, 20 people were killed when gunmen took staff and guests hostage at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Bamako, Mali. French troops and a 10,000-strong force of UN peacekeepers are in Mali battling the insurgents. On Saturday, a homemade bomb in a ladies' restroom rocked one of the busiest shopping centers in Bogota, Colombia, killing 3 people, including a French woman, and injuring 9 others. The entire mall was evacuated. President Jose Manuel Santos made a late-night visit to the shopping mall where he condemned the attack, but declined to speculate who was behind it. Immediately, attention, however, is focusing on the National Liberation Army, which is the last rebel movement still active in Colombia. And there's another indication of people not wearing seatbelts on airplanes getting injured. At least 26 people were injured, 4 seriously, when turbulence hit a China Eastern Airlines flight from Paris last night. The turbulence struck as China Eastern Flight 774 was on its way from Paris to Kunming in southern Yunnan province. Passengers suffered broken bones, cuts to the head, and soft tissue injuries. The airline said later on it was crucial that passengers wear seatbelts as flights begin their descent. One passenger on the flight said, "I was on board and I felt as if I would not survive." During the turbulence, several passengers' heads and shoulders collided with the luggage racks. Some luggage racks broke from those impacts. with luggage then falling off the racks and hitting customers. It was an Airbus A330 that had taken off from Paris Charles de Gaulle and ended safely in Kunming. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.